Today I want to cover a watch that got way over 100,000 views in total if I count every video I did on it. It's the Seiko SNXS, in this case the sub-model number 73. It comes in a variety of different dials, also gold-plated versions, not real gold but PVD gold plated versions. This one is the silver dial, in my opinion one of the best options of the bunch, because it makes this 37mm watch looks way bigger than it really is. First of all, why another video about this watch? Well, I think this is a very sought after watch because of all the clicks on the videos I made on it. It's affordable, it's classy, it's a good entry-level watch, and it can fit in any collection, small or big, inexpensive or expensive. I've bought this watch actually 3 times. Yes, I'm a maniac. Like, I also bought the SKX 3 or 4 times, but this time this one stayed for almost, I think, 1.5 years in my collection, and I put it on this leather strap. So in this video I won't show you the metal strap. It's not as bad as many described. I really like its slimness, even though it's really rattly, but this is what I also like about the original SKX strap. If you're interested in the original strap, go on the other videos. I want to give you my opinions on this one after ownership of a couple of years, if I add all the other watches I've bought before that one, and also want to refer to the new re-edition, the SRPK 87 that Seiko launched recently. Well, to put it into perspective, as I said, this watch can fit in any collection. Oftentimes it, at least I refer to it as the average Joe's Datejust. I don't have a Datejust, I only have an Air King, but you see what I mean. The simple construction, the simple design, the polished case, it really gives you a classy and almost, let's say, Rolex-like vibe. This time you see it on a leather strap. It's a rather cheap one. Got it on Amazon with quick adjust spring bars, and this nice tan color I think really fits the watch because of the dimension. This one is almost 13.5 millimeters thick. I think really thicker strap really fits the overall package, and I like this stitching. So on my 7-inch wrist, I think this just wears fine, and it's easy to wear, and because, as I said, because of the light color of the dial, it appears to be a little bit bigger than it really is with its 37 millimeters. What else is great on this watch? Well, the lume is just amazing, as you expect from Seiko, and I think this is one of the best looms they actually have. Probably it's just the same Lumibrite formula, but even compared with the SKX, this one has a strong loom, rather large, and they look applied indices, and they really shine. I mean, this is just, I don't get it really on this video, but this is just exceptional. The sun burst or sun ray dial finish looks really good, and everything looks how it should be. What is to say about this re-edition? I think Seiko is, as many put it, very lazy nowadays. Like, everything is very lazy nowadays. If you go into the movies, you see remakes of the movie, a third part of a movie, but nothing really new, innovative. So this is also what we see in watches. Of course, a watch is something to wear on your wrist. It's usually round, rectangular and everything, and it shows you the time, so there are some limits in creativity. But come on, I mean, Seiko just oriented on this in the Seiko 5 series on this case, and they bring nice additions to it, like the of course the GMT movement, but the case is still the same. Also here you can see I'm really a Seiko fanboy. The Sports 5 Street Fighter edition, it's just the same case, and also the re-edition of the Seiko, as it referred to, 5 Fathoms, the diver that looks a bit similar to the Blancpain 50 Fathoms. there's also a re-edition in the same Seiko 5 case. It's just boring. And if we come to the SRPK 87, also the price, I think, is just, Seiko went nuts here with 400 euros retail price. Compared to this one, which had a retail price, I think, of 160 euros. It doubled in price, but you get basically the same watch. Of course, the bracelet is better. It's not folded, but it has a pressed clasp. Yes, it has 100 meters of water resistance, but everything else, the dimensions are the same. The hands and everything are so similar, and I think many things have changed. I agree. Things have become more expensive to source, also for a big producer like Seiko, but come on, bring something new. And they had to change the watch, you know. If you look at the dimensions of the new one, they have a bandwidth of 80 millimeters. This one had 19, so it's not the same watch, but in the same more or less case design. It's really, really boring. And yeah, even though I'm a Seiko fanboy, you can see by my collection over here, there are a lot of watches from the Marine Master 300 down actually to this one, quartz versions, and a lot of divers. I think Seiko, come on, you have to be more innovative, and if you make reissues, you have to also price them accordingly, because if you look somewhere else, of course you don't get the history. If you look at the AliExpress watches, the St. Martin, they are not original in design. I get that they are homages, but the quality for the price, which is the same as the retail for this old one, like 160 euros, you can get these, is just exceptional. Or you can get, of course, another homage, in this case here, the Baltony to the Vacheron Constantin. It's, yeah, just for the price, what you get is amazing. And I think Seiko has to do something, because you know, it's not all about specs. I can live with this 30 meters of water resistance, because if you address all those watch junkies like us, we have a lot of divers, so I can cope with this one. This is a watch I won't go swimming with. But if you're only interested in specs, well, just buy a Casio solar powered and radio controlled watch, and then you will be fine. But it's not about all the specs. We're looking about the feeling of a nomadic watch, and this is also what Seiko should address. In this case, they should produce something innovative, interesting, and not just the same over and over again. This is what I think, and if you're able to grab one of these, you can get these for under 160 euros, but they also raise in price like 10 to 20%. I have the feeling before they could be bought for around 80, 90, 100 euros. Now they're like 120, 140 euros. Grab them while you still can, because they're just beautiful small additions to any collection, even especially if you're looking for a dress watch which you only wear occasionally. This is probably a decent amount of money to spend. Hope you like this video. Any comments, ideas, leave it in the comments section. See you on the next one.